Somebody called me lazy for doing something, or actually for not doing something. But I knew for a fact that I wasn't being lazy, I was being depressed. Because I knew that just a couple of weeks ago, I wasn't like that at all. I was neither lazy nor depressed. And so I could pinpoint exactly to what it was that made me lazy or depressed. And the only thing that had changed during those 2 weeks that made me depressed, whereas before I wasn't, was that I felt like I allowed myself to be stepped over. I felt like I tolerated situations which I absolutely shouldn't and wouldn't have otherwise done so. And I suppressed myself. I suppressed my intuition. I suppressed what I felt. And I employed my rationalizing, which was about telling myself why should I accept those situations, why were those things okay, instead of just letting my intuition out. I actually suppressed this, should I call it rage? Should I call it anger? It's not really either of those things. It's what I call usually fortitude. Assertion. But when I say assertion, I do not mean to assert yourself to somebody else, but to assert yourself to the situation in the sense of establishing your boundaries and be absolutely uncompromising when it comes to your boundaries. And that's what happened. And I knew that's what made me depressed. And I knew I had to sit down and get back in touch with myself, which is still ongoing. It's still a process. And you would see that every little by little that I came back in touch with myself and I was able to reestablish myself and my assertion, the more active I became and the less lazy